coming in. Welcome to the stream. You know what time it is? Horse Factory. But first, heads to kill the Bravos. Well, thank you for the hit cuts. Working search of official to welcome back souls. We got quite the things to do here ourselves. I've been quite lazy with upgrading anything, so here we are. And I've been addicted to clan folk. So today's plan is simple. We kept the 2 other endings. Once we've done that, we check the cow factory. Once that is done, if we still have time, I have a hidden game for you. What it is? I don't know. I know nothing of it. But I have it all ready to go. And well, I am also planning something for tomorrow. I was thinking of, making more of the, my backlog that's growing. Several seasons have been left off. Long Live the Queen. But I might be putting something in between that and Long Live the Queen. Because on one hand, I'm really excited to go back to it. Most of the board hasn't gotten 9.0 update out yet, so we're not progressing on that. Warband got a big upgrade, but we have no rush with that. What else did I have on the list? Honestly, those are the most pressing ones. There's also the ring world that we've been preparing for. But I haven't been in the mood of ring world. I'd like clan folk for it. So, that's our plan. Horse Factory, an unknown game, an unknown series, one with the quick. Also glad to hear that the certification is easier than the CPR stuff. Is it the same thing as the first aid, or is that CPR for something like doctor grade stuff? Because I know they get a different kind of training than the everyone else. Hey look, the music ended at the right time. Let's go. Put myself over there. So it's that. Make sure that you guys have the volume. And we can begin. So, I haven't looked how to get the endings, but I had a theory. I have a theory that these two are exactly what we need. Okay, so probably it's just a first aid training thing, alright? So, we can fortunately skip like all of the dialogue to the end. So enjoy flashing images of people. But yeah, I've heard that some people just don't know how to make them. Because I've been lucky enough that they've been like quite active and even had like mini games that, hey, this is This is your part to do here. This is your part. Let's roleplay that. And I learned quite a bit of it. But some are like, okay, let's just sit down, look at the screen, and then fill out the form. That would be fun. Let us experience the pain. Alright, just for the shelter work. As we've been through so much. Just cutting off thing. And cultural. Still literally alive. Then we switch to our Sato. And I'm curious if anything's different now that the, confess the law? Not confess the law, but, try to mend ourselves. I'm curious if this affects anything. As far everything seems the same. I'm actually going to get jump scared if something changes. It seems that... Oh! Tendency! Hell! 3 months later.
Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
Okay, Okay, hold up. I need to gather myself. I don't remember which safe is which, but I thought this was the one where we got all the right choices. Is that what causes hell for her? And look at Kai. They're literally taking the role of Noriko. It's eerie, apparently, how good at she's at it. I make a quick apologetic bow to my co-workers before hurrying over to my desk. No one seems to be bothered about my tardiness. A few people offer to raise eyebrow, but they quickly return to their own. I take a seat at my workstation and switch my computer on. It whirs to life as I organize my belongings. From my handbag, I retrieve some key items. First is my canned coffee, still ice cold thanks to the convenience store's powerful refrigerator. Second, my headphones, and complete a day of tedious data entry without listening to music. She's really into the role. Last but not least is my phone. The screen is a little cracked. The protective case has seen better days, but it's invaluable to me. Something feels slightly off as I look at the screen. There's a nagging feeling in my mind, a small voice telling me that this isn't my phone, but I know it's mine. Familiar with case, this white of fractures inching across the glass. It's my phone, no doubt about it. Listening to the strange thoughts from my mind, I turn my attention to my computer. It doesn't take long to read over the day's list of tasks. I'll be continuing what I started yesterday. Easy.
Noriko?
I'm starting with the sudden vocalization of my name. I don't know why. People call me by my name every day. Don't they?
Oh, hello, Fujikawa.
Senior Fujikawa is standing at my desk, scratching his cheek awkwardly. I can feel he wants to approach a topic of resistance that makes him nervous.
I wanted to apologize. I haven't been present in the office of late. Was there anything you needed to discuss with me during my absence?
I think about the question. Senior don't really need to talk on a day-to-day basis. His work is fairly unrelated to mine. I'm just a data entry temp, after all. We do have history together, I suppose. Went to school together, after all. We're never exactly friends. Actually, I always kind of had the feeling he'd a crush on me. He's really not the type of guy to make a confession. I always used to joke about how he and I would make a cute couple. But I could never see it. He was, and still is, far too dull for my tastes. Aoi. Why does that name sound so distant? I tried to put a face to the name, but my mind draws blank. She was my best friend, and yet...
Oh, sorry. I get lost in my own head sometimes.
Yes, I see. Well, if there's nothing you need, then I'll be on my way.
Okay then.
Say,
Hmm?
your old friend, Aoi Sato, have you heard from her lately?
No.
No, she's just quite literally here. Somehow taking the role of Noriko. There was ever need for any evidence of supernatural, here it is.
Actually, I feel like something must have happened to her. We haven't spoken in... God knows how long.
Is that so? That's too bad.
Found it odd that it leads the conversation with those last words. He simply walks away from my desk. My phone cries out. The unfamiliar ringtone. One that I never selected splits my head wide open and prompts my brain to spill out between the cracks in my skull. I squeezed its sludgy gray matter back into my head, and blink a few times, then realize that my brain is not actually leaking. Just a trick of the light. I struggle to maintain eye contact with the screen. The color ID flashes across the device, identifying the color as Noriko. See, my own name, myself. Noriko is calling me. I'm calling myself. A dull ache still throbs within my head, as though it has been recently emptied. I answer the call.
Hello?
I hear a sharp inhalation of breath, and then a call cuts out. It takes a few seconds for me to realize I'm crying. Shin is at my side, his arm around my shoulders. Within 10 seconds, the rest of my co-workers are sitting down at me. I'm on the floor, my face nestled within the plus office carpet, but I don't know how I got here. I'm supposed to be stoic, unflinching. It's my ideology, my entire identity. So much for stoic, unflinching Noriko. Emperor, stoic, unflinching Noriko. Maybe if I just close my eyes, I can make everything return to normal and start this day over again. So, the stairs up would feel particularly difficult to climb today. It was rather a strange day at the office, but I know that returning home to my family will make me feel better. Seated up in the train station and waited until I boarded my train. It was really sweet of him. I don't recall things that he said to me. He might have mentioned something about not needing to return to the office anymore. Maybe all my work there is completed? My head is still a bit fuzzy, but I'll shift through the details. A hot shower later tonight. The sun is beginning to go down. I think the others should be home by now. Yuriko is probably relaxing on the sofa, and Mother should definitely be here, since she doesn't leave the apartment these days. I unlock the apartment doors and wander inside.
I'm home.
Someone has seriously snapped. Stepping through the open door is always a comforting feeling. It's good to return after a long day at work.
There you are. Good evening, big sis. Good evening, Mom.
Yuriko offers me a warm smile. She's changed a lot recently. Her foul, rebellious attitude disappeared when she moved in. Maybe she wanted our family to be reunited again. Maybe her delinquency was all just an act. I've been trying to deny what she really wanted. To simply return home. Mother, on the other hand, doesn't really require my entrance. That's nothing to be concerned about. So is distant and aloof.
Shall we order in tonight? I'm thinking some pizza would be delicious.
Yuriko nods. The egg has a small clump of her hair to detach and flutter on the floor. I'm looking forward to quiet night with my family and some pizza. I never had an opportunity to enjoy these moments when I was growing up. In those days, I was simply grateful for the nights I could go to bed without a new bruise I guess to cover up. Audrey used to kick me and slap me, but hang on. I look at her now, slumped on the couch, completely lost in her own world. That's not the mother that used to abuse me. That's not the mother that was married to my father. Yuriko never used to stand up for me, but that's because Yuriko was never there when I was growing up. Where was she? I shut my eyes and tried to shift through my mind, through the confusing fragments of memories swirling within my mind. She's not my mother, this woman before me. She's Noriko's mother. That's it. That's how I know her. Wait, of course she's my mother. I'm Noriko. Duh! How could I forget something so simple? Yuriko was there when I was growing up. The reason she never stood up for me is because no one ever abused me. God, I don't know why I get so confused and frazzled like this sometimes. I smiled at my loving family and clapped my hands together.
Okay, I'm going to order dinner. Is everyone happy with barbecue pizza?
Yuriko nods, lets out a quiet store of approval. Grab my phone to my eye level and open food delivery app. I notice that my battery only has 8% left. I should charge it up before it dies on me. I keep a charger here in the living room, so it only takes me a second to waltz over to the wall socket. As I lean down to grab the charger, I see that another phone is already plugged in. Another phone? The case is full and the screen doesn't have a trace of damage on it. Whose phone is this? I never tap the screen and see a list of noise notifications. It's a lot of messages from someone named Junpei. Junpei, that name, it's a name that doesn't ring a bell. I check to see if the phone is unlocked by pressing my thumb against the home button. Strangely, my fingerprint unlocks the phone instantly. My fingerprint? But this isn't my phone. This can't be my phone. The messages from Junpei all open in quick succession. Big, good news. It's him here. Waiting for you. Coffee today? Are you mad at me? Talk to me, my little cherry blossoms. Oh, well. I miss you. Did I do something wrong? That splitting sensation inside my skull returns as my eyes devour the contents of the never-ending string of messages. I feel like I know this person, but I can't picture a face. I can't picture any scenario in which we have ever met or spent time together. Why does he speak to me in such a familiar way? Wait, he's not speaking to me. Of course, this is my phone. So, these messages were never intended for me. I throw the phone aside, happy to have broken free of my concern. Doesn't matter who the phone belongs to. It's not mine, so I don't have to deal with it. I plug my own phone into the charger and feel relieved as I watch the battery icon slowly go up.
Okay, Mom, Yuriko, I'm going to go take a shower while my phone charges. I'll order dinner after that. I promise. Thank you for being patient.
For the first time in a while, Audrey actively responds to my voice.
Noriko.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is happening? This shouldn't be happening. Her head lifts slightly, and she guides me with her dull eyes.
Mom?
Where am I? You're not Noriko.
Please tell me that she's just hallucinating. Little sweat forms on my forehead, and a shiver crawls slowly down my spine like a spider. A firm, inquisitive tone immediately fills me to the bone.
Of course it's me, Mom. It's me, Noriko.
No. You're... Where am...
Adding feels in her delirious face, I don't exactly blame her for being scared and confused. She's been in near meditative state ever since her attempted suicide. And... oh my god. She went and kidnapped her. Noriko's meditative mother brought her here, and something about this situation made her snap out of it. But for her to not recognize me, for her to forget what her own daughter looks like, that's inexcusable and unforgivable. I'm Noriko, damn it. I fall to my knees, the spilling, dropping, aching pain in my skull reaching the crescendo, tending to blow my brains out across the living room.
I'm Noriko! Noriko Kurosawa! Look at me, Mom! Look at me!
Mother's eyes widen, and she looks like she's going to vomit. She turns to Yuriko, wide and ghastly, in the seat next to her, and tears forms in her eye.
What have you done?
That was Noriko, actually. The real Noriko. Well, kinda. That's what she wanted to do.
What is this?
Just shut up! Just shut up and be a part of my perfect family! Look at us! All three of us! We're the Kurosawa family, and we're finally back together! We're happy, right? We're happy!
Still on my knees, I slowly lower my head to the ground and let it rest on the soft carpet. A barely visited sound of door behind me opening slowly. After the creaking hinges come to a rest, a strong voice floods my ears.
Yo, Harold. You're Noriko no longer.
Hello? Why are you here?
Got work for you.
The source of the voice wanders towards me and towers above my face down form. You said I'm no longer Noriko. I didn't just slip away so easily. Can it vanish into thin air like it was never truly part of me?
No. I will always be. I am Noriko!
I leaped to my feet and launched myself at the man who dared to enter my apartment and tell me that I'm not truly who I want to be. I barely caught a glimpse of his face before he pummels me into the nose. An abrupt fist, with the floor again in an instant, dizzying lights above me spinning in my blurred vision.
Get up. Get your things. We're cleaning up after Corpse Girl's mess.
And what the hell ending? One year later. Is this the same as last time? Yep. And then finally, the true ending. I must say I really enjoyed the hell ending. It was so twisted. I mean, everything in this game is twisted, but still. Enjoy all the sound effects. Journey continues. Almost there. Here we go. The arm. Then the Satos Act, which is surprisingly short. It's just 1 month later, I know all about this. Yeah, almost there. Then there's this epilogue. And then ending A. True. Let's see how the true ending looks like. Is it as twisted as everything else? Sometimes, on dark and overcast days, I can feel the cold bite the steel inside my gut. It's phantom sensation that flickers and dissipates within moments. The doctor said it's nothing to be concerned about, but that doesn't prevent me from pulling my clothes aside to examine the skin underneath. The sight of the scar does little to comfort me. I don't think I should have survived this injury. I don't think I should have walked away after regaining consciousness. But somehow, I survived that encounter with Aoi. In the darkest recesses of my memory, I can vaguely recall the want of carrying strong arms carrying me from that factory, carrying me to safety. Somebody saved me from that fateful day, but I don't know who. Regardless, I owe them my life, my new life. A life that is actually worth something. A life that doesn't consist of skulking in the shadows and pretending to be a beautiful corpse. I look down at the empty plate before me and smile. I'm still accustomed to the sight of finished meal, but I'm slowly learning to love it. My stomach feels full, truly full. Not just full enough like I used to force myself to believe, but on 4 pounds recently. 4 good healthy pounds. My cheeks glow with vitality and my skin is no longer the sickly color of ghastly flesh. Well done. The waiter at this restaurant are probably getting sick of me seeing here every other day, but I don't mind. I eat well here. I've learned to cook at home too. Tolerable people taught me how to prepare dinner. I never expected to study the culinary arts under someone like her. But she's a knack for bringing out flavor in food. She says she picked up few things from the years of caring her kids' siblings. I'm learning a lot from her. I push my plate to the side and take a sip of water. Time to pay the bill and get going. There are things to do tonight after all. Months had passed since I last set foot on these cursed grounds. The tapping stench of decay invades my nostrils and threatens to make me smell like the contents of my stomach on the asphalt. The stench that I was once completely accustomed to. Now it's a sickening reminder of the person I used to be not so long ago. I don't want to come here tonight. I didn't want to come here. Ever. Yet here I am. Call it a hunch or premonition or just a bad feeling, but some part of my mind urged me to visit this place after receiving a strange text message this morning. A text message that seemed both alien and familiar at the same time. A solitary word decorated the contents of the message. Goodbye. What drew my attention was the image attachment, a photo of a young woman. A young woman bent over backward, her face obscured by matted hair and blood, her chest exploding open from the inside. The young woman in the photo was me. It was an image of my own corpse. It's Aoi. The craftsmanship was excellent. The dabber used to replicate my body looked just like me. My first assumption was that the human removal service sent this photo to me, but upon the moment of deliberation, that didn't seem to be the case. The human removal service activity has declined rapidly as of late. The number of murders or suicides, depending how you look at it, across Tokyo have decelerated so quickly that it's almost as if the human removal service never existed at all. Besides, that organization had a particular trademark when sending out doctored corpse photos. I wonder if it has something to do with the detective catching them. They would include instructions with the message. Instructions for the victim to follow, usually involving the murder of another victim. The message I received simply said, "Goodbye." My corpse photo feels personal. It's typical of work I used to perform. It's almost as someone took over the identity of Corpse Girl, the role that I was filled. That's crazy, isn't it? To the deep breath and stride toward the factory entrance. We're gonna see how it don't we? That was true because I breathed in the thick air. The stench of death hangs like smoke inside the factory. This place looks just as it did when I last here. The only exceptions are the fresh cadavers displayed here. And there upon the warehouse, somebody's living here. Somebody's continuing Corpse Girl's work. And somebody thought it would be wise to target me as a victim. Me, Noriko Kurosawa. Somebody made a fatal mistake. Animalistic instincts rises within me as my legs move with purpose. My feet claw at the damaged concrete ground with every step. I killed an Corpse Girl. I'll kill her and bury her. Enough is enough. I'll end the cycle of death that I started so long ago.
Who are you?
A meek voice links through the darkness, tugging aside the veil of silence ever so gently. I concentrate hard in order to identify the direction it came from. If I'm taken off guard, even just for a second, it may be my aunt. My left. The voice came from my left. I spin on one heel and immediately feel a bile rise in my throat.
May I help you with something?
See, there she is, pretending to be me.
What the fuck is this?
My name is Noriko. Noriko Kurosawa. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Aoi? Is that you?
I feel like I'm looking into a twisted mirror. The girl before me stopped me and yet...
Are you here to buy a corpse? I have plenty on display. You can browse as much as you like. But that one on the end of the rack is reserved. Sorry.
She runs her grimy hand through her unwashed hair and scratches her scalp violently. A fleck of spittle drips from her lower lip as her eyes glaze over. His eyes settle. Despite the hair and the makeup and the clothes, my old clothes, her voice is the same as I remember.
Aoi, knock it off. You're scaring me.
Who is Aoi? Is that your name? Well, it's nice to meet you, Aoi. My name is Noriko.
A moment of clarity brings immediate understanding. Just like I was torn between my own identity and that of Corpse Girl's, I have become me. That transformation hasn't been kind to her. Any recognition of her previous self has vanished. She doesn't even know her real name. After everything I've been through, I should be more forgiving to someone struggling with their identity. I should be understanding and sympathetic. I, Noriko, gasp for air as my fingers clench her throat. I ran my knee into her stomach and smashed her into the warehouse vacuum, causing several stiff cadavers to crash onto the ground around us.
Stop!
I has lost herself. She has discarded all remnants of who she once was. I'm fine with that. I can almost relate to it. But I am Noriko Kurosawa. I've reclaimed my true self, and I won't let her become me. I am Noriko Kurosawa. And this bitch that stabbed me and left me for dead will not take my life away from me.
Die! Die!
On one hand, despite everything, we're going back to the root on the matter. Though in this case, I suppose it is justified. After all, I did try to kill us. I bet I can see still rags and feel something within her frail body either bend or break. Her dull, tired eyes begin to droop, and the hand scratching at my wrist suddenly give up the fight. And well, I realize I'm panting heavily as I clutched her neck, her own rapid beating synchronizes with mine, and it's almost as if we were one person. No, she's not me!
You are not me!
I scream and feel my fingernails puncture her skin. We created the corpse photo. My fingers pierce her skin and drill their flesh, stopping only when they clasp tightly around her spinal column. With all my strength, I can pull within me and twist my arm and drill away to the bot pedal spattered concrete. She hits the ground unceremoniously, her lightweight body barely making a sound as her vacant dead eyes stare up at the cracked ceiling. Do we see the aftermath? Nope. I never imagined I'd dig up this grave for a second time. When I buried corpsecrew in the gardens below our former apartment, I didn't predict to see her again so soon. But here she is, still rotten and miserable. I thought her burial was going to end all of it. A symbolic gesture to help me leave behind the person I had become. It was a way to reclaim my former self and bury the past. Corpsecrew doesn't say anything when she sees me lift the dirt from her resting place. She doesn't give any indication that she even notices my presence. Fine. Be that way.
I found a friend for you. Someone to keep you company.
With a great deal of effort, I hauled the body of Nori, no, Aoi, into the narrow pit and let it collapse beside Corpsecrew. To grab my old clothes and to cuddle up to her new companion. So it was fitting that the person who became me should rest eternally beside the person I had tried to become. I think I can rest easy knowing that they're both in the ground. I think nothing further could prevent you from being Nori.
Suppose I should say a few words. You were my best friend, Aoi, and I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm sorry that I only ever wanted to save myself. I hope that you at least found some happiness by becoming me. Goodbye.
I clutched a small shovel in my hands and began to fill the makeshift grave. Dirt and rocks piled into the pit slowly. I mistake the faint howl of the wind as a final moan with the girl I once knew as Aoi. Covered in dirt and grime and blood and muck and God knows what else, I collapsed onto the floor in my new apartment. I'm very fortunate I managed to find this place. Someone moved out in a hurry and was able to move right in with just the first month's rent paid up front. I don't know if I'm able to afford next month's payment, but I'll face the challenge when it arrives. For now, everything is finally over. I should shower or bathe or at least scrub the filth from my skin. But I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. This is the price of being Noriko Kurosawa. I roll over to my side and grab my phone, slowly bring it to my eye level. And a wondering frown masked my dirt-encrusted face when I noticed the icon for one missed call on my screen, an unknown number. A short message tells me that the caller left a voicemail. I don't know who could have called me at such a late hour. It's well past midnight after all. I closed my eyes and let the voicemail play.
Hey,
Hello.
a bit late. Saw us. We should talk. Call me?
And here's the epilogue. And there we have it. However, now there's Crow Factory. Where could that be? Also, you got all the CDs. So what's Crow Factory? Nari Crow Sawa. Oh, this is gonna be a treat. I've always liked the shape of my wings, I can be critical about other parts of my body, but I'll never complain about my wings. With or without feathers, they look great. Mother used to tell me I inherited her wings, and my big sister inherited father's wings. I hope that the dialogue is as crown noises. To be honest, I don't see any of father's feathers in myself, and my sister's. I do agree to make feathers exact replicas of Mother's. Mother doesn't fly too well anymore, and that might be something I have to worry about in the future. For now, my wings are perfect, and I couldn't be happier with them. And where is this the whole game? Because I won't do the whole damn game with this. Today's morning vigil is the same way as any other workday. I'm a slave to shiny things, and I'm not proud of it. Call me a corporate sellout. I can't survive without the shiny things. This is the cost of being me. Nari Crow Sawa. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m. The early bird catches the worm after all. I skip breakfast because I don't want to get my beak dirty by digging in the dirt. I'm out of my cracked nest by 6:45 a.m. And so I hope you're there. And anyone else who happens to be here, this is wonderful. The static drone of workplace. His noise fills my ear holes. Chirping, ringing phones, letters tapping against keyboards, protocol gears, even the steady low hum of the air conditioner contributes to overall day. That's okay, souls. Dora can take a step forward towards my desk. A mocking trill whispers behind me. Cromo! You like bird shit! Scree! Go! Looks like it gets slipping in the tree. It's so thick, scree! I don't know what she's talking, but I can't really focus on what she's saying. I'm talking here. It's rude to ignore the eldest bird in the nest, scree! I swallow an attempt to moisten my parched throat before speaking in a cracked voice. It's not a voice act. I don't get anything. You need something, Kakao? Nah, I'm done with this, skank. Ramo turns tail and walks away. I sigh and sit down to my office chair. Why do I feel so exhausted? I calm down and focus on Crow Girl's work. I can't let things like exhaustion or social anxiety stand in my way, I took a deep breath. I'm in control now. I'm myself again. I'm Nari Crow, stoic and unflinching I'm Crow Girl, successful and feared. I can kill people as easily as I can manipulate simple tools in order to obtain food. People like Cromo should be scared of me. No wait, that's Cromoy. Sorry, people like Cromoy should be scared of me. People like Cromoy shouldn't mess with me. I'm in control now. Decided to visit an old favorite hangout today. An old perch, if you will. Public libraries don't get credit to deserving this age. Check quiet, calm, soothing, calm. I could sit here for hours, and for free, and just get lost in different worlds. I don't feel judged here. Nobody looks at me and mocks my feathers or my beak. Nobody looks at me and asks if I've eaten enough worms lately. God. Nobody makes fun of me. That lonely bird in the corner reading Lovecraft and calmly pleating her feathers. Crouchero. Cloutulu, huh? You love that bird? I blinked twice and looked up this strange bird standing over me. Huh? Sauce, didn't mean to interrupt you. Notice you're reading Lovecraft. Huh, in Japanese too. Didn't know this book had been translated too. Yeah, English isn't great, so I read the translated version. Kakao! That's mad. Did you translate esoteric names? Can't imagine Cthulhu being easy to write in kanji. Who? Well, it's written in katakana, so... Of course. Kochiro. Sorry, Crouchero. Cool. The bird extends a wing, and I can't tell if he wants me to shake it or pass him my book. What? I'm Crouchero. You? Naricrow. Crow-sama. Ka. Nice. Just Crouchero. For me, cool. No last name. Call me Crouchy. Alright, Crouchy. You don't have a last name? Used to. Lost it. Fell off the list, you know. I'm just Crouchero now. This guy's weird. His feathers smell like they've been dragged through the dirt. His face is unshaven. Writer's note. I've got no dirt joke for unshaven. Sorry? What? And his parents scarily clear focus despite being masked by a pair of thick, didn't need to kick you. Sasuke. I have thick glasses, to cut off. Later, without so much as a glance back at me, the bird hops away. I try to return my own thoughts. The whole conversation just replays back in my head. What a bizarre encounter call. Maybe we'll just head back for the desk for today. Writer's note. I'm out of bird jokes. Hellcat Factory can't just end here, can it? What will become of Crowdale? Who will stop Crowdkill City from being overrun by bad bird jokes? Should I even created this abomination of a minigame? Aw, thanks for playing. Aw, but I wanted to be... Aoi, whatever she would be. Ah, that was wonderful. I think we've done all of it. Yeah, all of it done. That was a wonderful journey. Twisted, wonderful journey. Also, I didn't notice this notification is no longer valid. There we go. Anyway, we're not quite done here. We have another game. So, allow me to boot it up. And you enjoy some break time. And add so we kill more peoples. All the peoples. Do it! Do it now!